What's up, YouTube? Team Persona here with Tim, and what deck are you giving us today?
Rank up gadgets. First off, Rock Lee's the best.
Yeah, rank up gadget with that Rock Lee tech.
Alright, so this is my rank up gadget deck. This is a very fun deck that I've been messing around with. I enjoy it a lot, so let's just get started.
Alright.
First off, core of the deck, 6 gadgets.
You prefer the 6 gadget engine as opposed to the 9?
I like both engines. For this particular deck, I like the 6 better though. The 9 gadget is fine, just the only issue is you open multiple gadgets too often for my liking. And this seems to be just right. Only issue is sometimes I don't open a gadget, but I can get to one if I need to.
Understood.
Alright, next. 3 Tin Goldfish. Tin Goldfish. Summon, get special summon to level 4 from your hand. Typically you want that to be a gadget because the gadget's effect will still go off. So you get your searches, keep your hand advantage.
Alright.
Free rank 4.
Not a bad thing at all.
Yep. Then got double gear frame, double fortress, and single cannon. This is my Machina engine. I tried the 6 with the triple gear frame. I like the 5 better.
Alright.
Either way, both like Machina engines, like if you're gonna run like the 6, the 7, or the 5, they're all good. Just I like the 5 because it just opens up more space.
Alright. No Kage Tokage?
I hate Kage no Kage as a card.
Why?
It's not a bad card. Just I dead draw it too often for my liking. That is my only issue with Kage no Kage.
Well, maybe it doesn't like you either.
It really doesn't.
I guess not.
It's out. Whenever I have it in my hand, I can't draw another level 4.
Well, that's your problem, bro.
Yeah, that's a personal problem. And 1 Redox.
Totes Redox?
Yeah. I've made some pretty epic plays off having that Redox. And then double Trigodia. You need some form of defense, and Trigodia does the work. So,
Alright.
next, I go triple double summon.
Alright.
Since I don't play Kage no Kage, the chain summoning build doesn't work for me. So, I go the double summons. I like the double summons a lot. I've made a lot of plays off this. So, I really enjoy it.
Alright.
Also, another issue I have with chain summoning is it's usually live once in a duel, and after you use it once, the rest are dead draws. These will never be dead draws unless I don't draw them until I've run out of gadgets.
Okay.
Next, I played triple Night Beam. Broken. And then I played triple MST. Let me put those around for you.
You really don't like that back row.
I hate back row. Back row sucks, so I just want to blow it up as often as possible. And there have been times where this has bit me in the ass, such as against Harpies, but I still like having the 6 MSTs to blow shit up.
I understand. Them Harpies, though.
Now, the heart and soul of my deck. Heart and soul of my deck. Triple rank up magic Numeron Force, and 1 rank up magic Astral Force. Now,
Interesting.
first let me explain Numeron.
All right.
Numeron ranks up level 4 exceed monster into it ranks up a number exceed into the 1 rank higher version. So in the case of my deck, I'm typically ranking up Utopia into Utopia Ray V or Utopia Ray Victory, both
Okay.
of which are very good. Or I'm ranking up Silent Honer into Silent Honor Dark.
That's stupid.
Those are typically the plays that I will make off this card. This card also, it negates the effect of every other face-up card on the board. So this actually allows me to deal with a lot of things. This actually gives me an out to the Master Key Beetle lock. Because I activate it, Key Beetle's effect is no longer applied. Whatever he's locking is no longer applied. And then I either get Honor Dark or I get Utopia V. Both of which are good. Utopia V pops them. I'll get to that later, actually.
Alright.
And then Astral Force, I take an Exceed monster I control, and I summon an Exceed monster 2 ranks higher, same type, same attribute. Now, in my deck, I currently only run 1 target for that,
Okay.
and that is to turn my Utopia into Photon Strike Bound. I believe
That's pretty funny, actually.
it's hilarious. There's one other card I can do that with other than Strike Bouncer. I can't remember what it is. I want to say it's not Gauntlet actually. I forget who it is, but there's another rank 6 Light Warrior.
No, it's Cowboy into Gauntlet Launcher.
No. There's Cowboy and a Gauntlet Launcher, and then there's something else. I forget what it is.
Okay.
There's another rank 6 Light Warrior though.
Okay. Alright, we'll figure it out later.
1 Book of Moon.
Alright.
1 Dark Hole. I like the cards, and they get me out of some pretty bad situations.
Okay. There's a reason why they're at 1.
Yeah. My trap lineup: Triple Fiendish Chain. Don't like effects. If I had effect veilers, I'd play them, but I don't, so I won't. Double Black Horn of Heaven. There's a few matchups this card is dead in, but I don't play those matchups often, so I don't care.
Then why do you main deck them? If you feel like that they'd be
There
dead.
are very few. It's like Gravekeepers from what I've seen. It's
Alright.
literally Gravekeepers.
Alright.
And unfortunately, I have a friend who plays Gravekeepers. But in everything else, this card does so much work in the main.
Alright.
Torrential Tribute, Bottomless, Solemn Warning. Good cards. Need them to keep my field alive. There's other stuff I could run. I thought about switching these out for Royal Decrees, but I decided against it. I'd rather have the traps than the decrees.
But if you mained Valor, would you consider that? Because I feel like that the only way that you don't run Decree is because you have the Fiendish Chains in there.
If I had the Valor, I would probably drop one Fiendish. I'd drop other stuff for something else for the second Valor, and then it'll give me more ways to shut my opponent's plays down early. And I'd probably still run the trap lineup because I like the traps.
Alright.
Traps are too useful too often.
Understandable.
Now, extra deck. So, gonna start out with Cowboy. Need to run that. Mace Stroke, because my stroke is better than your stroke.
Not always.
Diamond Dire Wolf. Got Gusto Emerald. Exciton Knight. Silent Honor. Double Gear Gigan X.
Of course, of course.
Double Utopia.
Alright.
I believe that is all my rank 4s. And then for all my rank up targets, Photon Strike Bouncer, Utopia Ray Z, Utopia Ray Victory, and Silent Honor Dark. And then for my last one, Big Eye. I've made far too many good plays off of Big Eye.
No Draco Sacks?
I don't own a Draco Sack. If I had Draco Sack, I might take out Victory for the Draco Sack, but I like having Victory there just for utility. Victory honestly doesn't do too much for me a lot of the time. It's a good card, but I'm more likely to go into Ray V, honestly.
Okay.
Like, I've contemplated dropping Victory for the second Ray V, because, first of all, let me explain what these three do, because it's kind of important to the deck. Okay, Utopia Ray Victory. Once per turn, I can target a monster my opponent controls, detach a material, and destroy it. My opponent takes damage equal to that monster's attack. I, however, do not lose my attack and other cards with that effect. So, I've used it to get around Gilgia Armors, I used it to get around Gravekeeper Spies, I used it to get around a lot of like set monsters that can give me trouble by killing them before they become an issue. And then just punching my opponent in the face with 3 to 6.
Alright.
It's really good. Silent Honor Dark is hilarious. Actually, this is another effect.
You didn't,
Wow.
you didn't even realize?
No, I didn't. When he destroys an opponent's monster by battle, I selected a seed monster in my graveyard and throw it back in my extra deck. That's actually hilarious. I've never used that effect because I never attack a monster with it.
That's
I'm
cool.
usually attacking directly. Now this Silent Honor Dark. Honor Dark, the way he works is once per turn, I select a special summon monster my opponent controls and equip it to him as an seed material. When he dies and is sent to the graveyard, so long as he had the seed material while on board, I can special summon him from the graveyard, and I gain 2,800 attack points in life. I cannot resolve that effect unless this guy is in my graveyard, which if he's out, that means it was. So, there's that. He's really good. He just stalls out. He just steals shit. What I've done is I've overlaid into Arc, stole my opponent's monster, ranked up into Dark, and stole their other monster.
I remember that.
It's hilarious. It's a good play, and it's just it's so beautiful seeing these two cards on top of each other. And then Utopia Ray Victory. What the hell do you even do? Okay, so he has a Gadgetron Dragon effect. When he attacks, your opponent can't activate anything in response. And I believe I can detach a material from him to negate one of my opponent's. It's when he declares an attack on one of my opponent's monsters, I can detach a material from him. He negates that monster's effect, and he gains half their attack points. Actually, no. He gains all their attack points. I lied. I'm a big, filthy liar.
You're damn right you
So
are.
basically, he can beat over anything, and he can get nasty effects like Catastrophe's effect out of the picture.
Alright.
So really, like, my rank up targets in this deck are very strong. My main ones are probably these three. He doesn't come out too often, although he is a good card. These are my main 3 targets, and Rock Lee.
Yep. I'm sick of looking at this extra deck. Do you have a sideboard?
No, unfortunately, I don't have a sideboard. I haven't had the time or necessity to make one. When I need to make one, I will, but until then, I probably won't.
Okay.
All in all, fun deck. I really enjoy the deck. It's very strong. It's done a lot of work for me.
All right. Well, unless you have any final comments, we're gonna end this right here.
I have no other comments.
All right. Thank you very much, Sam. Have a good one.